Hello friends, this is going to be round 2 with Esper Drago Control. As I mentioned in the first video, there's some slight changes to what I would call the stock list. We've dropped a couple of spell snares in favor of more removal, and we've cut a couple of Think Twices in favor of more removal. Think Twice is an engine of the deck, but there's just so many aggressive decks in the format right now. Did not click accept. We will rejoin the queue. So many aggressive decks in the format right now. I think it's hard to justify for Think Twice. Those are my personal feelings, probably not shared by everyone. Yeah, so I guess I did kind of a little bit more of a deck tech the first video, but since we're waiting for a league match, assuming we're waiting, yeah. Pretty standard. We're running 4 rats because of Eldrazi. Detention Sphere also kind of to help out against Eldrazi. It's also just it's a good spell. Could also hit things like Karn or just whatever. Couple of remands, couple of logic knots. Still trying to not run Mental Leak in this deck. Then we have like Dispels for burn and combo. Kind of a high number of Dispels because I'd also like to, if possible, just counter things like Collected Company and Quarter Calling, clicks for matchups where we need to get our beatdown on, Elspeth for grindy stuff. Yeah, you got it. So we'll go ahead and join this match here. We are currently 1-0. We managed to beat Tron. Sorry, sending just a quick text to my wife. She is flying back tonight. Yeah, we'll play first. If it had a Think Twice, I'd consider it. There is a non-zero chance that one of these Supreme Verdicts would be the Think Twice, but let's go ahead and mulligan this. Hand isn't great, but we do have one early piece of interaction. We'll certainly make a lot of our land drops. I'm actually going to put Colonnade on the bottom here. Yeah, we have this Logic Knot. I want to get some things in the graveyard. We only ever really need a black source, so... well, doesn't really matter at this point. We only have so many. Yeah, we'll go ahead and shock here. Appears to be a slow start from our opponent. Just going to continue to sit on this polluted, or on this Logic Knot. This could be maybe like a elephant. What am I thinking of? Loxodon Smiter? Utopia Sprawl. We better bounce this land at some point. Let's see. And we can't Logic Knot it now, so we'll let it resolve. But maybe we can counter what he does with it. Yeah, this seems like it's worthy of a counter. Well, we just happen to play a matchup where our slow hand is okay. Yay, Cryptic Command. I love Cryptic Command. So we can counter draw, but counter bounce just might be better. Assemble the Legion. Interesting. So counter bounce this land, sets him back a land drop, and also 2-for-1s him. So we could just draw. Maybe that's better actually. Yeah, I mean, we still have this hard counter here, so let's just continue cantripping through our deck. I'll play Flooded Strain. If he does nothing, then I can play Think Twice and Flashback Think Twice. It's important to remember that we don't necessarily need to counter everything. It really just depends. Like, I do want to counter this, though. This is, like, major card advantage on his side. I'm fine with a Logic Knot. See, we'll just get a white source here. I'm fine for. I will put 6 power on the battlefield here, given the opportunity. Even though we're holding a Supreme Verdict, doesn't really seem like he's in the business of creatures anyway. I guess he's gonna name Cryptic Command. We do have a Detention Sphere. I'm gonna let that resolve. Because we're gonna put 6 power into play. Okay, yeah, Sphinx's Revelation is totally fine. I care about that even less. I mean, I want to cast Sphinx's Revelation, obviously, but... Okay, so we're going to put 6 power into play. Counter whatever he does next turn, most likely. So we'll put him to 14. 14 and then 8, and we'll draw a Colonnade at some point. Yeah, I'm going to counter that. He can pay 3, so we'll exile... We'll do it like this. Hold on. Logic Knot, this. 1, 2... Let's see... Could exile a Logic Knot... A land. I don't know that I want to exile all of my Cryptic Commands. But if I do that, then I can think twice and then flash it back this turn. Yeah, sure. That's like the most efficient use of our mana here. We can pay for these creatures. We can kill this with Esper Charm at some point. So this is like the green-white... This is like some kind of green-white prison deck, I guess. There is an Esper Charm. Let's see, 3 creatures is going to be... I want to draw here. So we have a choice to... We can Esper Charm this, Or this. Probably this. Sure. Well, let's see. What else are we going to do with our mana anyway? Yeah, we don't really have much else to do with it. And, like, we can technically work around this, so at least for now. See what he does. Leyline of Sanctity. I mean, it keeps us from mind rotting him, but I do not care about this. It's gonna pass. Let's see. Let me think really quick. How do I beat him with this on the battlefield? I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna destroy this for now. Because we can rev into more ways to kill, like Ghostly Prison, if we need to. Let me respond to my wife really quick. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target enchantment from a graveyard to the battlefield, as long as you control 5 or more enchantments. This seems like something I should counter. Yeah, so counter draw, I guess. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and cycle this. And play this and probably rev here. At his end step anyway. Yeah. Alright, let's get an island. Blue, white, and then so we'll play a colonnade and move to discard, and we're just going to discard these verdicts. Verdict, path, verdict. What is he casting? Oh, yeah, this is like, I think how he wins. Well, we will remand. Interesting. So I think we could have just won here with White Sun. Like, we could have still, we could have just gone like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and then put, like, we didn't have to remand it, but We might as well remand it, and then we can White Suns for lethal at his end step if he doesn't do anything else, and then kill him. So I like the negates. I don't have a disenchant. This seems reasonable. The clicks don't seem terrible actually either. What's not good? I don't think the spell snares are great. We don't really... All of these are really useless actually. Okay, so this is everything that's just awful. We could keep in one of these. Let's see. The relics actually have some use because he does play Starfield to Nyx, so we can bring those in. The one verdict is, you know, if he gets like the only reason we'd play this is if we are afraid that he might do something with his bear with me a second. Assemble the Legion, but the thing is, like, we can wrath that away, but it only really buys us one card. So I think that I don't know if the spell snares even have a target, but and I don't know how he's gonna board. I guess we could take. We have a minute here. I guess we could go to Goldfish, look up Starfield, and I doubt there's even a deck. Like maybe if I did a wider internet search, I might find something. But yeah, there's no recent decks with this. So all right, so we got to run some cards. Man, I have no idea. 3 cards, I guess. Like, just I don't think we even care about Rest for the Weary. I guess we'll bring in the one verdict. I don't think the Dispel has a target either. I'll just submit this weird deck. Not weird deck, but there's weird choices. His deck isn't fast. Yeah, I'll keep this actually. His deck's not fast, and we have a Ghost Quarter, so if he pumps up a particular land, we can just Ghost Quarter that land and effectively deal with the enchantment. This charm is sweet. I think I'm going to lead with Polluted Delta. Like, I want to play this Colonnade, but I can get to Cryptic Command without playing the Colonnade, and I kind of want to represent a counter, even if I don't really have one. I want him to be thinking about that and maybe slowing down his play somewhat. Sure. Well, we'll go ahead and activate this now. Get a Grave. And then play this island. That could get annoying. We'll see. If the game goes long enough, then we just don't care. Which actually, we may just not care at this point. I'm pretty sure I brought in 1 explosives. Does he name... It's kind of tempting to my rod him now, I'm not going to lie. He may name Esper Charm. He may name Cryptic Command. Let me think here. He may name Sphinx's Revelation again. Could also draw 2 cards. You know what? If he names Esper Charm, fine. Then we can always bounce that with Cryptic Command at some point. If he names Cryptic, then we can destroy that thing. Sure. I would like to draw 2 cards or make him discard. But for now, I'm just going to trade with this enchantment. That way I can go ahead and have Cryptic Command up. So I guess he took out his thing. I'm going to let this resolve. Probably could have anticipated that. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we just counter draw. We need to draw because we don't really have much else going on. So Spell Snare is a worthy keep in, obviously. Esper Charm is cool. I don't know how many basics he runs, but I think I'm actually just going to shoot this right now. Oh, that's right. I gotta pay to activate that as well. Then he's on 1, 2, 3, so then he's only on 4 mana. What are the chances he has another Blood Moon? Guess we don't have to do anything yet. We can always do that end of turn. Because if he plays a problematic permanent, then we can go ahead and Esper Charm it if it's really something that we need to counter. Or like if he does have a Blood Moon, then we will be forced to Esper Charm it. I wonder, is he, I doubt he's playing this as a combo. Maybe he is, but I can always kill it. I mean, we have a Spell Snare. Yeah, I see no reason not to just kill this. Let's see. So I'm going to play this Polluted Delta. We have a remand, and I can crack the Delta. I can remand and pay to crack this Delta end of turn. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we actually Esper Charm, it's a long battle with this thing on the battlefield, actually. I don't think I need to do anything just yet. Play this. think we just want to keep the game going until we can cast a Rev and just pull way ahead. We have another Cryptic. Yeah, counter. I could actually. This is probably a good time to just cycle this Remand. Huh. I'm gonna try to save this until we get. Hopefully, we can draw like another. Another Ghost Quarter. So we have a way to win the game here. Let's see, if we put this other land in play, then we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at that point, once we play this land, we can actually activate Colonnade and hold up Cryptic Command. And so I think that's when we start doing it, if nothing else is happening. The Assembled Allegiance is going to get counter-drawn, although this is actually kind of makes that a little bit annoying. And actually, I kind of feel like, well, let's see. Do I want to cash in this Esper Charm for us to draw cards? I feel like I do. Let me just go ahead and cycle this turn. Okay, negate's good. So we can actually go ahead and, let's see, 1, 2, 1. What does it say? 5. Yeah, so it's 7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now, okay, well, I guess our opponent feels like he's not going to win. I was going to say, now we could actually go ahead and activate Colonnade and hold him negate, and I think that's fine. What were we going to draw? If we had... Click is good. Snap is useless. Let's see. We would have, let's say we somewhat cashed in this Esper Charm. We would have drawn these 2 cards. Actually, probably would have clicked ourselves to put this Path to Exile on the bottom. So then we would have drawn a Colonnade. Then another click. We're making our way to Sphinx's Revelation. Alright, well. So we actually managed to play against probably, as far as like brews go, a deck that can sometimes get certain slow decks because they don't have, there's just not a lot of control decks, and especially not a lot of decks running Esper Charm. But it's kind of cool that the random folks that are running, you know, some crazy enchantment build, we have a lot of main deck cards for. Anyway, 2-0 so far with this semi-standard version of Esper Control, and the modifications that we made for Eldrazi have not come into play just yet. These are the cards. Normally, these would have been Spell Snares. Actually, these are the cards. We've had 2 Spell Snares and 2 additional Think Twice. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I think tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. No, tomorrow will be Tuesday. You'll be seeing this. Well, you may be seeing this the same day that I think I'm going to do just a short spoiler discussion video with Jason Clark. There's some cool cards in Shadows of Innistrad that I want to talk about. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Please, if you like what you see, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I do put forth a reasonable amount of effort to make sure that you guys can have a modern video to watch every single day. That is 5 p.m. Central European Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time if you're in the United States. Draw well, smash face, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.